to us in our county commission offices test positive for COVID. Um, we cleaned the hell out of all of our facilities. We're maintaining social distancing as best as possible. We're being adamant about our mask wearing. I think we're practicing good hygiene. We know that people that work specifically in this room are more apt to have difficulties if they would contract. We've spent 8 months with COVID protocols. 8? Is it 8?
Or like March.
March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So we're going into our 7th month of COVID protocols. I do think it is correct when media says that we're getting tired of it, that we're potentially letting our guard down. My 2 sons came in from college, wanted to go to a Halloween party somewhere. I said, if you do, you can't come back in the house. Have to sleep in your car or the garage. But, you know, we're desperately trying to maintain social distancing, and we're walking into an election. So, I know, Jimmy, did you vote early or absentee?
Actually, I brought, when my wife, before Susan died, I brought the stuff out to Wyoming, and we voted out because of Wyoming. And
Wow.
I had no idea what was going to happen.
Right.
I have voted.
Bob, did you early vote?
Yes.
Marty, you early
Filled in.
I did early and often.
Now, see, I'm torn by tradition, and that is to go into my polling place on election day. And I still will do so. So I'll be able to report back tomorrow night. Did Rhodes give us an idea of what time we needed to be here to unlock everything?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Okay.
7 o'clock Monday.
Okay.
Are we scheduled for that room tomorrow night?
We're in the commission chambers. They'll be running their bout. The poll workers will be running in here. We'll be overseeing Chris and Mark Rhodes do the count.
I think it has to be in the courthouse.
It has to be in the courthouse. Thursday, we'll be back over at the Judge Black. We postponed the meeting with 4-H. Hey, there's Todd. We postponed the meeting with 4-H to a future date and time because I didn't want to fill up the commission chambers until we get back to the big room. Hi, Todd. Nothing going on.
All right.
How are you? How are you, Todd?
I'm here.
Well, that's a reporter's answer.
I don't plan on being here tomorrow night, and I know Tat doesn't plan on being here tomorrow night unless you need him.
Ask Todd how he's feeling. He feels
Yeah,
good.
he says he's here. Let that be noted in the official
According
record.
to the answer.
No Marty tomorrow night, no Pat tomorrow night. They both will be on call if necessary.
You got the keys, right?
I've got the keys to unlock the cabinet. Chris will be here tomorrow, making sure everything goes smooth. And so one of you needs to come in around 7. I'll be here. Then we have to have 2 to monitor the results until we finalize.
Claire, I can't be there till 8 or say after.
That's fine.
I'll be there
Jimmy.
at 7, Claire.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'll be there at 7.
Yeah, back in the old days, we would have the Republican ladies and Democrat ladies put on a big spread. But this year, I don't think we should bring any food because nobody should be really lingering. Are you going to try to we're going to do it in here, right? Are we going to put the barrier up?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make sure.
Further down.
Last year, last election, it was kind of herky-jerky with all kinds of people milling. I don't need that again. I think we ought to set it up really so that members of the public stay over there. We need to caution anybody that attends the courthouse that we will be strict on mask wearing. We will be strict on social distancing. We are seeing an uptick in COVID from the health department, so much so that the governor's office ordered 3 testing sites in Wood County every day this week. And Rick Woodyard was a huge help, but this call came on Sunday. Yesterday, I get a panic phone call from the health department. Originally, the call was Saturday. They just had to set up 1 testing area all week this week. Then the Department of Health, the State Department of Health said you need to have 3 testing facilities. Now, typically that's 6 employees per facility. We've had a huge increase over Saturday, Sunday of COVID positive. To contact trace takes a good 2 hours initially. And if you take the number of cases divided by the number of people, we can't cover them all. So I shot the flare to Jeff Sandy, Rick Woodyard, Mike Shook, everybody I could think of, saying we need assistance. And it's with the efforts of Jeff Sandy, Rick Woodyard, and Mike Shook. We do have that assistance. The National Guard will be manning 2 of the locations by what I understand. But everybody, you've got free testing available in Wood County. 3 different sites. It's up on the News and Sentinel and WTAP. It's all over the Mid-Ohio Valley Health Department Facebook. And from noon to 4 today, and the lot beside the farmer's market tent will be one of the free testing sites. We need to avail everybody to get tested, even if you don't have any symptoms. It's free. It'll help us run this to ground. Can you imagine if everybody really took the time to get tested? And then we have an issue that if an employee tests positive in Wood County, it has been made, we've reiterated, they have to contact their immediate supervisor and the commission office, because that springs into effect our cleaning efforts, our maintenance department, everything we can do to make sure that people isolate, to make sure that people don't spread it. We've been through this now twice. Sheriff's tax, assessor, where else have we had?
Prosecutor.
Yeah. So,
Circuit clerk.
circuit clerk, county clerk,
County commission.
county commission. I don't want us to become lackadaisical. And that's the biggest heartache we could have. But we watch other counties trying to manage this. So tomorrow's election day. We have many county employees working the polls. And with the asymptomatic carriers, wear your mask, wash your hands, be cautious. I know Jimmy will be, and I know Bob will be.
Yep.
And here I am not wearing a mask, so I apologize. I got a face cover. I don't like the camo. You can't see half my face. Boy, I've had a lot of customers, 10 on Saturday, 10 on Sunday. And, if they won't wear a mask that I'll give them, I tell them to wait outside. And then we'll go out, get their license and information, come back in, type them up. We sanitize our office. I spent a half hour yesterday before I left. They spent a half hour this morning going over it. We're using all kinds of product on our rental cars. We don't want to be the source of spread. And so now you get, if somebody tests positive inside the county, you just can't help but finger point. Well, I wonder where they were lax. Maybe they didn't do anything. Maybe they just got it. but you point fingers, and that's a bad thing to do. So if we all know that we're doing our very best to stay protective and those around us, then there won't be finger pointing. Gentlemen, tomorrow's election. I shall go to the polls. Mr. Woodyer, we did get an email from Crayson. We'll forward it over to you. It came this morning. And then we'll have a future meeting to discuss. I received an email from a county business owner concerned because they saw the Washington County front page paper about how they're going to be giving up to $20,000 away to county businesses. Now that came down from Governor DeWine down to the counties to administer. They're using their answer to regional council. I do not, I checked with Jennifer Piercy and with the County Commission Association, there are no CARES Act funds for us to do that with. We will ask the governor's office on Thursday to make some funds available for businesses in Wood County that can't benefit from a decline in B&O tax that the cities have provided, but they're not using CARES Act money to do that. They have room in their budget to reduce B&O tax. The concern is a business in Wood County does not have B&O. We can't reduce property tax. That's against our whole code. So we don't have any quiver to be able to say we can do this or that. So Washington County, it looks like they have a plan. It's something I wish the state would also offer. I know Kanawha County sent a letter.
Blair,
Yes, sir.
Blair, Ohio is so much different than our system. And they have so much more population and money. They could do a lot of things that we could never do to the end of the world.
That is true. I think they decided to parse off some of the $1.25 billion CARES Act money to do this with, but I don't know if the state has plans for everything. The state did the utility help for people to pay their bills. I know that's going to help our public service districts a lot. Kanawha County Commission asked for the governor to extend that, but let's be honest, the next 48 hours, politics are at heavy play. So what the governor announces at 2:30 today or tomorrow, I say we just sideline and come back Thursday to talk about it. We'll be in the big room.
Good thoughts.
Jimmy, I sure hope you're doing okay. We understand about tomorrow. If you just want to call in at 8 o'clock to see what's going on, we might be able to spare you from having to come in.
No, I am free after 8 o'clock. That's when we
Okay.
close. Since Michael's not going to be there, I mean,
Yeah, you're on.
well, I have to do it.
We'll cover for you, Jimmy, till 8 o'clock.
Marty, you got anything?
No, I got nothing.
Did I cover a lot?
Yeah, we're good.
It's all about the COVID now and the vote. So gentlemen, if there's no other business for the commission, I'll adjourn to do paperwork.
I'll stop